What's up, Digidestins? This is Kyle D, better known as RideMyAvatar, and today we have Market Watch. And you know what that means? We have Bt-09 hitting the shelves, and that means a bunch of signals. That is what we're going to be looking at, a lot of Bt-09 and cards related to Bt-09 that you're going to want anyway. So let's dive into the video and talk about it. So let's look at X Record, shall we? The major things we're going to look at right here, right now, is that we have DeathXmon alternate arts sitting at $77. I say give this a little more time. This should start ticking down a little bit more. People aren't going to be buying it in accession like they have been, because now with yellow and blue hybrid kind of hit, I feel like this was counter to them. And now you don't have as heavy tamer focus on decks, but we'll have to see what happens after this weekend. It is a really play-by-ear session. Depending on what the top 16 is on Sunday, will very likely change the prices of this meta. And I'm going to say this right now, Mario Gaming World will probably have a better synopsis on after that event. But for right now, we're looking pretty solid here. I mean, 76... And then this is around 40 euros, which is $40. So we could definitely see a reflection match, which I can definitely see. $40 is really acceptable for this alternate art. DeathXmon regular arts are looking in that $45 range, which isn't bad, but he's ticking down. So that means we're expecting him probably to lay around like 30, which would be really nice. Yep, Europe side around the 30-32 mark. I was about right. I think that's pretty good, actually. Alphamon Oryukin mode, we're looking at about $60. To be honest with I call BS. I know what that was. This is known for power plays like this is very common, where sellers will list their product and then instantly buy it to try to force the market to think, oh, we need to buy it. Like, seriously, who's buying this at dollars? Seriously, I call BS on that all day long. Nobody was buying this at $1. If you were able to buy it, they're refunding you the money. There was no way. They were trying to drive the market down and stupidly drive the market down, because why would you buy it? This is not a dollar card. You know, you got $57, you know, not bad. We could definitely see this come down even more. We're looking at 45 euros, not bad. Alphamon or Yukin mode, this is looking at 36, bought around the 40 range, which is fine. Give it 2 more days and I bet this should reflect into the $33 range, even closer to 30. But I'm going to be skeptical on this, because this is the deck that is known to probably take the tournament by storm. We're going to see a lot of Alphamon or Yukins taking the top 16, and I will not say otherwise. 25 euros, so $25. I could expect that for us if the supply is overly fed. So we'll have to see. Wargreymon X Antibodies, one of another contenders, definitely a 1.5 tier deck. You know Wargreymon holds value all day long. Fan favorite, big orange guy. You know that. You know, he's like the Goku of Digimon. You know, everybody loves him. But we're looking at 35. 35 is not bad, actually. He's probably going to come down probably into like 15, which I would not be surprised there. We're looking at like 25 euros over here, so $25. I could see this coming down a little bit if the deck doesn't actually hold up against Alphamon and like Metal Garurumon. Magnamon X Antibody, looking at that $38 range. The only problem I have with this deck is that black or Yukin mode is just going to be that really hard contender for it, because the ability to shut down Magnamon's ability to go to the top of the security stack really does hurt. That usually gives you a little extra leeway room. And then the fact of the matter is it can de-digivolve you. So if you're not already ready for Magnamon, you're kind of already in a bad spot. So something to think about. It's really going to be that problem. We're looking at 25 euros. Yeah. GrandisKuwagamon alternate art. Looking at $27 each. It was bought at a full, looks like 3 for $35. That's not terrible, but we're looking at the $27 range. So I could definitely see this coming down to like 25 if you give it a few more days. I don't see it could reflect weirdly, but Europe side is really wanting to put it into that $12 range. Means that Europe might not really want to play Grandis as much. Gallantmon alternate art is looking at that 39 range. I'm going to be quite honest with you. This is going to come down. Yes, I know. It's a fantastically beautiful art. Don't get me wrong. But it is not the strongest in the competitive field. Looking at 15 euros, almost 20. So I can definitely see it reach that. Metal Garurumon X Antibody. This bad boy right here. $33. Let's go. I'm pretty set. Okay with that. I mean, who wouldn't? 20 euros. So 20 bucks. I think we could see that as a mirror match. Gallantmon X Antibody. $33 for its alternate art. Not bad. We're looking at that $46 range people are buying at. But I give it time. I think this should come down to like 25, if not less. Looking at 10 euros on their side, 10 bucks. Oh man, I would love Gallantmon X for that 10 bucks. Omnimon Merciful Mode. One of the highest alternate arts in the set. I think this is one of those cards that'll probably hold value because it is Merciful Mode. And, you know, there are people that advocate Try as a really good movie set. So it's just going to be one of those cards that you want to have Alphamon Merciful Mode and Digimon alternate art. You know, personally, I'm going to hold on to my Digimon and Merciful Mode because I love Try. And personally, I like to have those two as their alternate arts. So I was kind of happy I pulled both. So you're looking at 45. I mean, not bad. We're going to probably see this in the 20 range. Yeah, boys, we looking at 20 euros. And here's a fun little fact. I haven't actually seen the updated prices. I pulled all these tabs on yesterday. So the prices have fluctuated because it is release day. It is not pre-release sales anymore. GrandisKuwagamon. Looking at $4 card. I can live with that. So if you made a killing during pre-release, definitely you made a killing. But see, this is why we wait and we don't go crazy. 35 euros, about $4. So not bad. Magnamon X Antibody, looking at that $6 range. And that's pretty good for him to come down this low. Means that the value of the deck is not going to be crazy expensive. So definitely keep that in mind. 5 euros, not bad. Wargreymon X Antibody, holding that $5 range. I could see this thing coming down to 3 very easily. Just really powerful card, but, you know, it's going to really depend on how it does this weekend. But looking at that $3 there, you know, the 3 euros. Gallantmon, 4.35 cents, $4.35. Not terrible, but this is definitely going to come down. I'm going to say this is probably going to look like a $2 card. Europe side, it's looking at $2.50. So, yeah, it was about right. It's looking like closer and closer to $2. Gallantmon X, this is definitely a sleeper deck. And I'm going to be quite honest with you. I think it's going to do better than most people think. And that's just because it's such an ingenuity deck that you just need to know what you're doing with it. And just being able to take the slow game, and when your opponent's Digimon is deleted, if you have Gallantmon or X Antibody in this Digi-Evolution cards, trash the top security stack. So once per turn, that's huge, you know. And it's when Digivolving, if no Digimon is deleted by this, unsuspend this Digimon. So it gives multi-attacking in its own right, but it also has control factor. So it's really a control deck in itself. And that's what people need to realize. It's not an aggro-based deck. It's more control with an aggro. It's like mid-range. It likes to control everything. So it's something to think about. Because it's so easy to delete the one of your opponent's Digimon with the lowest DP. So easy. Gallantmon X, 3 euros. Not bad. And Metal Garurumon X Antibody, which is so weird. Why is this one lower than Wargreymon? I get this is like the Vegeta, but, you know, usually Vegeta pulls in more. So, Metal Garurumon, looking kind of underrated. I don't understand. looking at €3, so we're slowly cheaper than them. So it definitely could see that. X Antibody is a card that everybody's hunting. Looking like this is going to be one of those dollar rares, I think. This is uncommon. Outside of that, nothing too crazy. I mean, it's going to be like €5. People are putting in like 5 cents. But Cool Boy's another one of those chase cards that we're going to be looking for. So about, you know, $2.60 is not bad. It should come down probably a little less, but looking at €2. Okay, so $2. Okuwamon. This is the box topper, which everybody needs. This card is going to hold its value for a bit. This is going to be one of the chase cards because you need it for your Grandis. You really do. If your deck is not playing it, you're playing at an under level deck. Looking like €9, so we could definitely see this come down to like 12 on our side, but I don't see it any lower than that. Metal Greymon Alterius mode is about 7, so not bad. And then you got the foil counterpart in the $14 range. Not bad at all. I mean, hey, looking like €6. Not bad at all. Wargreymon Sagittarius mode is about $3.67 for the non-foiled. And then you're looking at foils for like 10. So let's see if we can get a look at the foils. Where's the foil at? Light plate foil. Ew, I don't know. We gotta go full. So it's only like $1 difference. So go with the foil. Get your shiny shit. About €3. Not bad. $3. Deltamon. I don't see the justification at $7. I really don't. The deck is like, yes, it's great for Chimeramon, and the only deck that really wants to play this card is, you know, your beautiful black Wargreymon, but, you know, that is just questionable if they're going to be using it. I mean, it's a commitment. Yes, it lowers your 2 colors by 2, which means your black Wargreymon, I mean, Metal Greymon Digievolution on top of this, or even Chimeramon is 2 less, but we're going to have to see what this does. To be honest with you, I'm definitely seeing this like a $4 card at the end of the day. Outside of that, you know, €6. Wizardmon holding the line here. I got myself a full foil shiny playset, which is nice by pre-release end, and that's really good. I think that's pretty solid for him to be $5. €5. I mean, he's just so important for Beelzemon. It's not even funny. Boutmon. This card is probably going to be like that dollar opener that not a lot of people are going to be playing. Yes, you get Shaman or Wizard in his traits. You may trash up to 3 cards from the top of your security stack. For each security card trashed by this fact, reduce the Digievolution by 1. Yes, it's a little crazy to get it off, but I mean, it synergizes with, you know, the deck it wants to be. But I feel like it just needs more support if you're going to keep going this route. Palmon, looking at that $15 range, and it's going to hold that range. I don't see this coming down anytime soon, and just how this is going to be. About why are they having it like $3, $4? What is going on? They don't really care for Grandis. GrandisKuwagamon, about $8. You missed your time to really sell. Like what I said, like when it was in the $13 range, you should have just been moving your extra copies. Now it's coming down. People aren't as hyped for it. I think from testing, it's probably not living up to what they're expecting. About €4. So, Wargreymon definitely climbing and holding. What's going to make or break this card is what happens this weekend. Yes, there's like 4 other iterations, and that's just because of higher rarity and stuff like that. But this could be make or break time for it. About €7. Not bad. Garurumon, this card is just going to keep climbing. I will say this right now. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a lot of Metal Garurumon X antibodies in the top 16 of this weekend. And then this deck becomes like one of those expensive cards because it topped. And that's the thing people are nervous about, because there isn't enough data with the Garurumon line. Because the fact of the matter is, in JP, they ban these two cards in most of their Ultimate Cups and their like Evo Cups and stuff like that, because not everybody has access to it. And it's always banned in there. So the deck just never gets a chance to shine its strongest. So that's kind of one thing you have to worry about. Like €8. Metal Garurumon holding the line here. It's always going to just be up now. I wouldn't be surprised if this reaches 45 by itself. About €16. Not bad. Metal Garurumon, $4. Not bad at all. This card is just going to hold the line here. Probably come back down a little bit more, because you only need 2. Maybe 3 is beneficial, but it's looking like €3. Definitely something to think about. Bellastar. She is just climbing and climbing. She's going to come up until probably after BT10. She won't hold after that, because once BT10 hits, this deck kind of starts falling off. It's just not as strong because the cross heart stuff just basically hides after Tamer shenanigans, and there's just nothing you can do about it. You know, about blah, 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 blah. $49. Not bad. So let's take a look. About $23. Not terrible. This is going up, so I wouldn't be surprised if this hits really high up. Just something to think about. We got €15. Not bad at all. Magnamon is looking like $12 card. It's slowly coming down, and that's probably just because Magnamon just is going to struggle against Alphamon. And that's like the biggest thing is about Alphamon matchup. And that's looking like €9, $9. Magnamon alternate arts looking at that beautiful $60 range. Oof. Boy, oh boy, I love it. About €33.5. Not bad. We're going to Metal Greymon alternate art, $24. This is played in like a 2 of in the Metal Greymon deck. I mean, it's not terrible at all. About €3.9. Not bad, not bad at all. And then Wargreymon alternate art slowly ticking down just over so slightly. This is one of those, depending on your meta call, I think this is really good for if your meta is heavy security control, but most of the stuff is now starting to go into a blocker format. So €2.25, so $25, $19, so about $20 here, and then another €16 over there. But I feel like this one is a slept on one because the ability to blitz is really important. I'm kidding. It's not the blitz, actually. It's when this Digimon attacks a player, if you have a Tamer in play, delete one of your opponent's blockers. So yes, having the blitz and be able to swing in and get your extra security checks, bypassing turn and then going to X is really good. But that when attacking, when this Digimon attacks a player, if you have a Tamer in play, deleting their blocker, sometimes that's all you need to do to get around the Metal Garurumon or the, Kabuterimons or stuff like that, the blockers they put up against this deck, because if you don't have piercing at that time when you swing, it's just a tough call. But you sometimes just need to pop that blocker. So you're looking at €20, not bad. And then finally, Omnimon alternate art. So this Blitz Omni is, all of them are going to be hunted and chased. At the end of the day, you need this for Garurumon and Wargreymon. So it's all good stuff. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this Market Watch. We covered a lot of cards today. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace!